Shalom. I'm coming to you this Sabbath to share with you some of my heartache. It appears that we live in a very money motivated society, and I think I've fallen prey to that. Not only would the Canine Animal Control Office give me my dog back for less than $70 impoundment fee, even though she'd only been there one night, and they took her off her own property, according to a neighbor that witnessed the butterfly net procedure. But I let a $50 citation fee discourage me from claiming her and taking her out of there on December 15th. Now I rue the day, and I'm doing everything in my power to rescue her back from a rescue group. But I can't let that, today's the Sabbath, and I can't let that take away my joy, even though that was her name, Joy Joy, Jubilee. And she was a very good companion. I flea bathed her twice, and she slept with me and my dog that I already had, and she found us sometime in the beginning of October. I try to give her away because I know I don't have a lot of income. And I felt like, one of the neighbors with children would enjoy having her. So I had tried to give her to two different neighbors, and it didn't work out. The boy wanted her, but the parents wouldn't let him have the dog. And then the one that accepted her, they basically stored her on the front porch where she whined for us every night outside my bedroom window, on a cold concrete screened-in porch. So I would take her out in the day when they were out working all day and let her play with my dog. And because she was such a really happy little dog, and she really just brought a lot of joy to us, I miss her way more than I thought I would. And anyway, she was happy over here, so the girl agreed to give her back because she was out until like 10 o'clock at night at her grandmother and at her job, and they really didn't have the time to put into giving her exercise or play. So she did the right thing, and she gave her back. And I had just bought her a collar, and I had just gotten her a leash, and I had just finally walked her with a leash, even though she didn't really need it because she would stay with my dog. It was the way to train her to, be on a leash and not run out in the street. She did a couple times, but usually never, and it's not a busy neighborhood. But I let a $50 citation fee scare me off, and I let money affect a decision that was critical to my dog's happiness, and she's devastated, and so am I. And that's why the love of money is the root of all evil. But I don't think I have the love of money. I think I had the scare of money, and I didn't have enough faith in God that He would provide the other 50, because He was already providing 70 from a friend who was lending it to me to pick her up. I just wish I had just went in and said I'm adopting that dog. But my friend had already called and explained things, and I didn't want to be changing what he did because he was providing $70 to get her out. And hope you're all having a blessed day, and Merry Christmas Eve, and Happy Hanukkah, and praise God. In all situations, He works together, everything for our good. I'm convinced of that. And I'm convinced that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And I know that He is able to make a way out of no way. So she's a rescue, and supposedly she's going to Washington, D.C., but Joy Joy Jubilee, you are a good dog to have. And I hope she's happy in the city, because she's a country dog.